Hello and welcome along, my name is Azzavhar or Azza, and in this video we're going to take a look at 10 awesome online PC games to play with your friends. These games are designed to generally be able to pick up the mechanics of the game pretty quickly and jump straight into the action with your friends. You'll find links to each game in the video description. Human Fall Flat is a physics-based puzzle platformer set in a floating dreamscape world. You have to make your way through the stage, find the exit and make your way out, solving multiple puzzles along the way. There's usually more than one way to solve a puzzle, so make sure to have your wits about you. You and your friends can help each other cross bridges, carry large items, you can fire your friends out of catapults, and generally look for ways to progress through the stage. Also, if you're feeling particularly mischievous, you can pick your friends up and throw them off the edge of the platform. You also have the option to customize your character. Human Fall Flat can be 2 players local co-op and goes up to 8 players online. Golf with your friends is pretty much like the title would suggest, it's golf with your friends, but there's loads more to it than that. This game is a crazy mini golf adventure for up to 12 players online. It's currently got 12 different stages that each have their own individual theme, such as a forest theme, a desert theme. It's even got worms from Team 17, as the publisher is Team 17. It's got really nice easy to use controls. All you have to do is hold down left mouse click and then drag that forward or backward to increase or decrease your power gauge, and then let go of mouse click to hit the ball. Imagine the craziest mini golf that you've ever played with up to 12 people. Trine 2 is a beautiful side-scrolling game that involves action, puzzles and platforming. This game goes up to 3 players co-op, and you play as one of 3 heroes, the wizard, the warrior or the archer. Each of these heroes has their own unique moves and special abilities, such as the wizard can create platforms and boxes with his magic, the warrior has the sword and shield, and the archer has a grappling hook, a bow and arrows. You have to work together to progress through the stage, solving puzzles, defeating enemies and helping each other out. You can even level your heroes up, and it's also got hidden items around the world to keep you exploring for days. RWBY Grimm Eclipse is a 4-player online co-op hack-and-slash game based on Rooster Teeth's series. The base game has 4 characters to choose from. You can also download another 4 by purchasing DLC. Each character has their own skill sets, weapons, and unique abilities. It's got 10 main stages in the main story mode, and it's also got Horde mode, where you fight waves and waves of enemies. There's also various achievements to hunt down, such as leveling up all your characters to max level, which gives the game a lot of replayability. Overcooked 2 is a fast, chaotic kitchen management game for up to 4 players. You can play this 4 players locally or online via Steam. It's also got a remote play option where one person can own the game and then the other 3 players can actually remote play with that person via the Steam remote play. You have to coordinate with your friends to pass each other ingredients, prepare the ingredients, get the meals out on time, and if you deliver the meals in a specific order, you also gain a tip. It's got various different chefs that you can choose to play as, and you unlock more as you play through the game. You have the potential to gain 1, 2 or 3 stars on each stage, and the more stars you have, the more unlocks you get. It's even got an online versus mode where you can test your kitchen skills against other players. Gang Beast is a crazy multiplayer party game about beating up your friends and throwing them to their deaths. This game goes up to 8 players online. It's got various different stages and lots of different environmental hazards. It's essentially a physics fighter game where last man standing wins. Totally Reliable Delivery Service is just that. It's a game where you and your friends have to work together to deliver various different packages. This game goes up to 4 players, and each delivery that you do, you can earn a gold, silver or bronze reward. By gaining these gold, silver or bronzes, you can also unlock cosmetics for your character. This game has some crazy physics which make it a lot of fun. You can drive aeroplanes, cars, ride hot air balloons, even rockets. The aim of the game is to get the parcel to the delivery destination in the best possible condition and the fastest time. Secret Neighbour is a creepy social horror game for up to 6 players online. You and your friends have to work together to rescue one of your friends that's captured in a neighbour's basement. To do this, you have to search the house and find hidden keys to unlock the basement door. The catch here is that one of the players is actually the neighbour in disguise. It's the neighbour's job to capture all of the other players. If the neighbour captures all the children, the neighbour wins. If the children open the basement door, the children win. Secret Neighbour also has proximity voice chat, so you can only hear players' voices within a certain range. Don't Starve Together is a co-op wilderness survival game for up to 6 players online. Work with your friends to explore and survive harsh environments. You have a health, sanity and hunger meter, so you'll need to find yourself a good food supply to stay alive. Cut down trees and mine rocks to obtain materials. Use those materials to build yourself a camp and equipment. You have to prepare yourself for nighttime, so make sure you've got a good camp and a decent light source to keep away the creatures of the night. Witch It is a multiplayer hide-and-seek game set in a magical world. This game goes up to 16 players online. You either play as the hunters or the witches. The hunters are tasked with finding the witches that cursed their villagers. Witch It is essentially a hide-and-seek game where the witches turn into props such as barrels or ladders or candles, and the hunters chase them down. The hunters have various different tools to help them hunt down the witches, such as chickens that cluck if a witch is near, or grappling hooks to help themselves get up buildings. The witches can also fly and have a limited magic meter. Witches can change which prop they're disguised as by left-clicking various different props. You could disguise yourself as a book and hide yourself on a bookshelf, watching your friends run around manically trying to find out where you are. It's even got a different game mode where there's various cauldrons around the map. Each cauldron requires a different prop put into it. The witches then have to become that prop and then put themselves into the cauldron. A really fun, fast-paced prop hide-and-seek game.